is a few of us called Sophie. She had a birthday this week. Coming from the end of year party at Kansanga Miracle Center. It was a blast, I'm telling you. It was awesome. It was wonderful. Next time, don't worry. So I'm excited about the show tonight. Yeah.
We are glad to have you.
It's an amazing evening. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Seriously. Guys, thank you for watching. I know you are there. You are on your screen right now, and you are really happy. We are really humbled to have you watching us, taking your time. Oh, the guys that I'm really sure that are watching us, the guys that told me that I should just say their names. I'm seeing the.
I was not there when they. Joanna, Jadine, Camila, Isaac, Julius, Patrick, everyone watching us.
Wherever they are. Et toutes les personnes qui sont à Bukavu, Bujumbura et partout où vous êtes, nous vous aimons vraiment tant. Restez connectés. Ok, on va avoir vraiment du temps, du bon moment.
The what?
Du bon moment. Some good time.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So today's topic is quite an interesting topic. It's gonna be emotional for some people. It's gonna be educative for some people.
Emotional.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be. So grab your coffee from wherever you are. Just sit right there and
the emotion part of it.
Yeah, and a hanky, you know. But before we dive into the topic, I just want to appreciate, I mean, our viewers from wherever they are.
Yeah.
People who come to me at church at Kansanga Miracle Center, like telling us, you guys, you're doing a great job. We appreciate you. Those that are watching us on YouTube, on Facebook, on TV, those that ababera network TV, musiganenga muri patient.
The global family.
The network is a bit bad. Please, you guys don't give up, because these messages that we have, they are for you, so we need to send them to people. So today I want to talk about healthy versus unhealthy relations. It could be a romantic relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a work-related friendship, it could be anything, it could be family. I know so many times, I know we have had our share. The issue with unhealthy or toxic, I mean, relations, you can never tell when you're in one unless you get out of it and you get something better. That's when you're like, oh,
that was differentiate.
Yeah, you can tell. So today our aim is to make sure that as you are in one right now, you're not sure whether it's toxic or it's healthy. We want to help you today discover and realize where yourselves guy wo muteke yo kuskeo olabenti neda ngendayo mpola even your friends, the people you associate with, weigh them, put them on a weighing scale and see if they are healthy or they're unhealthy. And I want to start with Grace. Have you ever been in an unhealthy situation or a toxic situation?
Unhealthy.
Or you're also blind not to realize you're one.
Okay, talking about relationships, actually, in one way or another, I've been in one relation that was toxic. Not only, as you said, it's not only a romantic relationship, but somewhere there, I've been treated the way I didn't really like, or I've been in a relationship that was maybe one-sided. Yeah, a relationship that we always had to bring argument and yelling at each other without reasons for a moment. So I've been in. What was
that main thing that made you realize it was unhealthy for you? Because you know the issue is, like, many of us are in toxic relations. Let me put it like that. We are surrounded, or we are in an environment that is not good for us. But because we do not realize it, we don't see it. Our eyes cannot see it. So what is that thing that you would say, this happened for me to realize it was not working for me?
What I know is that we can always see it, but you can be also having hope that maybe the situation could change. But I'm very sure that people know it. When it's unhealthy, people know it.
Solomon, okay, Grace, I'm coming back to you. I know you're running away from my question, but I'm going to come back to you. I'm on the driver's seat today.
Driver's well, please.
Solomon, what do you understand by healthy and unhealthy relations?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think we need to first understand this, that relationships since time immemorial are imperative for diverse reasons and purposes, for our mental stability, our well-being. So, and I want to thank you and to thank God that this has come, it is seasonal, it has a purpose. There is a purpose as to why this has come up. Because when you look at our topic statement, there are two things, and you have told me to throw light. The healthy versus the unhealthy. Since we have talked about the imperative of relationships, of relations, as Midi is stating it, you know, when a relation is in stable physical and mental conditions,
this my brother
is healthy.
Yes, come.
Yes, sir.
When it's on the contrary, people are not are parallel, or they will never meet, then that becomes unhealthy. And as we shall go on diving, we are going to find many components that will tell more about the same, because we as people, we are social beings. No one can live by himself or by herself, and you say I won't relate with anyone. If you say I won't have friends, you have a family. If you say I'll stay distant from my family, you will have people who will be your confidants. If you say you are an introvert, still you will have to relate with someone. If you say you keep quiet, you only drive your car, go to office, you have someone who washes that car. You have someone who fuels your car. You have someone who services your car. You have a gate man, you have your shamba boy, you have anyone. You will have to relate with those people. And that element of it being toxic or unhealthy or healthy will show up at one time or another.
Solomon, thank you. I want to ask you something. You said something. If someone, let me say, I'm just going to give you two examples, yeah? Let me say Grace is my friend. Grace comes to me like, today that dress was not nice, yeah? Then another time, Solomon comes, you're my friend, with like, Midi, that dress was not fine. Wow. Same statements, yeah? How am I going to realize one is healthy, one is untoxic? Is unhealthy, I mean to say, or toxic? I'm giving a scenario where someone has said literally a same statement.
Over the same thing.
Over the same thing. One person is Solomon, the other person is Grace. Our point here is to help someone out there, because sometimes the devil is coming dressed in one outfit. When the devil is coming to you, probably is coming in the same red robe, the same way it's coming to me in a same red robe. So how do I realize that this is the devil, this is not the devil? How do I, because someone, my friend, I'm going to give you an example. Okay, my friends, I put Shifa here, I put Jane here, right? Both of them come and say, today's dress, no.
At the same time interval.
No, it could be different days or different times, but they're speaking about the same thing. Now, how do I tell? This came from an unhealthy state. This came from a healthy state. Because criticism is healthy or unhealthy. You get where I'm coming from? So how do I know this is unhealthy, this is healthy?
So this is so intense, because even poison can be served on a white plate. We can't gauge that since it's a black plate, then that has to be poison, and milk has to be brought on a white plate. So you have, first and foremost, you have dressed for a purpose. Maybe it's an occasion. Your work as a person is to weigh and gauge the intentions of the people coming to you to correct you. Because once you gauge them and weigh them, you will find out that there is a place from where they are coming from, and they are speaking from. There is a place. So you gauge, is it a place of wisdom? Is it a place of good intentions? Because since they are your friends, you even know them, and you see their approach.
But you can never know someone fully, though. You can never know someone fully. You can never know anyone's intention.
And how you feel, and the truth about it. Because if they tell you, sister, the dress is not good. And for example, you are at church and it's skimpy. And according to people who attend church and the environment, they don't expect anyone with a skimpy outfit trying to pull it around. So if it's that kind of outfit, from your place of knowledge that you are at church and the dress is completely skimpy, you may know that they want better for me. But if oh, you had something to say?
No, go on, bro.
But if they find you in a good dress, really decent, at the level where everyone will say it's at decent level, and they still say the dress is bad, then the issue is about what they think is good for you, because some people have ideas and they think they know what's suitable for us.
Exactly.
What I think
I love
is
the direction you're taking now.
They know what's suitable for us.
Exactly.
So they're like, why do you put on green? So according to them, green is not good. But according to you, green is good and you're looking nice, but you're not looking nice in their eyes. But again, you are independent, so you should not be doing what they think is best for you, but rather do what's best for you.
Oh, good thing he has said what part of what I wanted to say, because sometimes it's just about self-awareness. You know who you are, what you want, and what can come out of you. Because sometimes, actually, I have my young brothers in the house, and they are my designers. And
I'm one of them, please. Have to tell these people.
I didn't want to say your name, but so I can come to him. How do you see this, Mama? How do you see this outfit? So, man,
damn good,
dope. I go to the other one and recommend. What are you thinking about, man? So whatever we do, people will always have different opinions. But what do you think? Who do you think you are? Actually, shout out to Joyas. She always tell me something about self-awareness. Sometimes I may tell her, man, this thing. Okay,
remove the scarf.
We may just. She always tells me, man, I know I'm beautiful. Do I need to ask that? Do I need someone to prove that?
I love the direction you're taking. Thank you so much for like mumfuze speed in like I love the direction you're taking of like one characteristics of an unhealthy relation, yeah, is over dependence.
Yeah, you've mentioned it well.
Yeah, like the way you have said it. Sometimes I myself don't I don't believe in myself. Have you guys, have you ever been in a situation whereby you are manipulated or you are manipulating someone to fulfill your own desires? You're in a position whereby
you're taking it deep, girl.
Like,
I don't know.
It's a very good characteristics of an unhealthy relationship where someone manipulates you to be in a situation you yourself know I can't be here, or no, we can't be taking this direction.
I have an example of that. It's about family. I had a family friend. She was like an auntie because she was, an associate of my mother. As they grew together, doing business, sometimes business didn't work out well for my mom, and this lady has had to support me at one time, paying my tuition in senior 2. So a time came, she sent me somewhere, and I brought whatever she wanted me to bring. Then at a particular day, this lady was compelled to send me for alcohol. And I, as a believer, as a born again, I know some people take alcohol and they feel it's okay with them. It's okay. We have no problem because we don't have to be unhealthy on you to force you.
We are not answering.
But yeah, we're not. Yes. But then, as for me, I saw it not right to go in the company of bars to purchase whatever she wanted. So I told her, Aunt, I have brought this for you. I've been obedient, but I'm sorry. I'm a born again Christian. I won't do that
anymore.
So after some time, okay, she swallowed the cool pill. She was like, okay. So after some time, I had to go to her home to ask for some money because they had sent me away from school, and she had a visitor, and he was like, you know what, mister, over to the visitor, I can't pay tuition for someone that I can't benefit from, but I used to do work because I'm caring, but house chores and home chores, everything, I used to do good, and she knew, but she thought that she had to control me and do whatever she thought was best for me. So she was like, I can't pay tuition for someone I don't benefit from, so I've stopped.
That was very toxic.
Wow.
I have stopped.
Sorry, man.
So
that was.
Yeah. And by the time she stopped, God took over. And since then, I've been demanding institutions where I go to, I give them everything. So you see how people want to tie you in a situation, in a corner, because they think whatever they know or whatever they think is best for you, it's what you have to follow. So they want you to follow suit of their ideologies, of their terminologies, and whatever they think is suitable for you. But I don't think the world should run that way.
Actually, I think that is why many people, they keep in toxic relationships. They know that this is wrong, but they are not sure about what is coming next in the future.
I don't think you know that this... let me just talk to our viewer that has just joined in right now. This is Mimo Finding the Winner Within. And we are talking about healthy versus unhealthy relations. Let me put it like that. Yeah. We are talking about any other form of relations you could have as a person. Family, be it a boyfriend, a girlfriend, be it marriage or anything like that. Grace, you said something that you can know. I'm going to give you an example. I always talk about my story that I dated a guy for like 6 years, right? And I think my issue with me was that, I don't know, it looked perfect to me, and yet it wasn't in the actual sense. The guy did all sorts of bad things from year 1 to year 6. It did not happen once. It did not happen twice. It happened many times, countless times, for 6 years, right? But then of course, outer appearance, people looked at us like a perfect couple. Someone would look at us, would like admire us, would be like, oh, this is perfect and all that. But then when inside, behind the doors, it was wrong in always. But then I could, even up to now, one thing I've learned when I was reading through this topic is I can never blame him. It is my fault, right? Yes, he cheated. Yes, he lied. Yes, he was dishonest. So many things, but I can never blame him. It was my fault. Why? I made myself comfortable in that situation. Guys, it is okay. Relationships have ups and downs. Is it kusukiri or wado chisuka?
One of those.
There's a time when it's just too much.
The point of satiety.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know why we allow it to reach to the maximum, right? We should, you know, as you're answering that question, right, I want you to give people those characteristics. I want people to be able to understand that when you see a relationship like this, it is healthy. When you see it like this, it is very unhealthy. Because I was in a relationship, right? Because this guy used to give me everything that I want. This guy was taking care of me. It was wrong for him to be dishonest with me, right? But I chose to be in that situation. By the end of the day, it took me to depression. You see? Because I allowed myself to be in that toxic situation. So I didn't see it coming.
Remember the first Sundays you've shared with us.
Yeah, we're not. Of course, we're not going to go deep into that. But then I would want you to help someone that is watching there. That when you see this, this is a red flag. When you see this is a green flag. Let me start with you, Blessing. I want to know that you.
We're looking at you, all of us. Like everyone, even the viewers are looking at you.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I said before, when you're in an unhealthy relationship or a toxic relationship, you actually see it. As the one you were in, you knew it was toxic.
No, I didn't know. I knew
you were seeing everything, every wrong thing that the guy was doing.
I was there for 6 years for me to, like, it took me...
Maybe she was hoping for change.
After the 6 years, you took the decision now to
let me tell you something about this guy. This guy, even when he would double cross us with other girls, he would still choose me over those girls.
So that would give you confidence.
It would give me confidence.
That is why I'm telling you. Sometimes we find ourselves in relationships, but they do anything, they manipulate us, they do anything they can do to us. But according to what it does, you balance with the wrongs and the goods. Yeah, you just know that even if the wrongs are many, you find yourself like you are not certain of what the future is bringing, and you feel like you can't leave this guy because I'm not sure if I leave this guy, where am I going? Everything that is offering.
The uncertainty you are talking about is one of the reasons why we are being dragged into wrong relations.
My first point was people know that. People know that this relationship, really, it's not healthy. But this might be the only choice that I have.
What do you
I'm
mean
feeling
it's the
for
only?
her. I'm feeling for her. Do you know why?
How do you say that it's my all I have? Why do we box
This is what I'm telling
ourselves?
you. Let me. Maybe I'm not coming clearly.
Yes, go there, bro.
Yo, so people know that, but the problem what we brought before, you have to know yourself. You have to know what you believe in and what you are capable
Self-worth.
of. You get self-worth. So when you know who you are, you can't let anyone put you down or do wrong to you. Yeah.
Speed. I want you to give me traits.
There is before you go further to the traits.
Before we really understand the issue, what the issue, you get. That's what I'm trying to say.
Grace, you see her? She brought up something. This guy would still choose her over the other ladies.
But that is not enough.
So
cheating is cheating.
It used to buy another ticket.
It bought him another ticket to continue
for another turbulent flight.
The uncertainty that I'm talking about. You are like, maybe this.
She was blindfolded.
But yeah, like cheating with 4 people. Then she comes.
But he still provided for everything I wanted.
That's what I'm talking about.
Me over the other people.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now you are not sure yourself. If I leave him, who am I going to meet now on the way?
Okay, let's go for a short break. I'm coming back to you guys. I feel like you guys are not reading me well.
This break is
trying to get you. Don't drop my own guy.
Guys, please do not touch that dial for we are coming back. Let's go for a short break.
I'm coming with this place. It's okay.
You're watching Rest TV, Wumula.
My mind, but now I see how you've been there for me, and now I can say that I never would have made it, no, never could have made it without you. My mind, but now I see how you were there for me, and now I'm stronger, I am wiser, I am better, so much better when I look back over all they brought.
Your birthday for me. And when I mess up in the cover,
Praise the Lord, everyone. My name is Pastor Mike Uche from Weight of Glory Church, Amasanyara's Stage, Entebbe Road, Kampala. And I'm here to bring you good news that will be coming live every Sunday on Rest TV from 8:45 to 9:30 a.m. every Sunday on our Hour of Restoration, where the power of the Word of God will be coming, the blessings of the Lord will be coming to you through the power of His Word. So make a date to listen to this message of transformation. The power of God will locate you. and your life will never be the same again. God bless you and keep the date with us. Amen.
Blessed be the name of the living God, saints and viewers of Rest TV. My name is Pastor Richard. I will be coming to you here every Sunday 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. in fellowship before church fellowship. Jesus made a call to everyone, and he said in Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all of you who labor and heavy weary and laden, and I shall give you rest." So every Sunday morning in our worship and praising and knowing God, you will know why you need this rest here on Rest TV. Don't miss, catch me here.
The festive season is here, and Rest TV is here to give back to you. You can advertise and wish your loved ones, your colleagues, and your customers a Merry Christmas and a Happy 2022. The costs have been cut by 60%. Let's celebrate Christmas.
You're watching Rest TV, Wumula.
Welcome back, movers. This is me, Move, finding the winner within. So excited to be here. Allow me to appreciate people that are viewing us on Facebook. Solomon, what's up there? What's going on Facebook?
Wow, Jacqueline Kisache, good topic. Thanks, gentlemen and lady. Wow, Jacqueline Kisache, thank you for watching. People, you can follow us on Facebook through Rest TV on our Facebook page, and you can drop your comment right there. So Jacqueline went ahead and said, when the relationship is stable, it means it's healthy. Once it's unstable, it's unhealthy. Okay, thanks, Solomon. Wow, humbled. So there is Lydia Narubula, self-denial. She has just stressed that out about people who are in, unhealthy relationships.
Yeah. And
Narubula said one of the so she was mentioning one of the characteristics of unhealthy relationship. Evelyn Kayanja said, false guys always pretend to be caring by giving everything you ask for. So this is to you, Midi.
Psychopath.
Ask for surprise, but when they have their other plans, when they are buying other tickets for turbulent flights to take you on, So it's God God is the one to help us know the right relations. Wow, thank you everyone watching us on Facebook.
And just a kind reminder, of course, we have not left out those who want to send messages and those that would want to give us our call. So our line is open. You're as much as special as our Facebook audience. So just bring in your messages and talk to us and tell us what you think about healthy and unhealthy relationships. Solomon, you're coming in next. So I want you to just bring some more light on how can you tell this is healthy, this is unhealthy.
So we guys, we know life is a journey. Life is a journey. So when you are in a turbulent flight, as I've said before, once it takes a stopover and you fail to have a break from it and leave it, when it takes over again, when it takes off again and you are one of the passengers, you are still on the passenger manifest, and then it crashes because of it's being turbulent, you are the one to blame. Because you failed to use the opportunity to exit the flight.
Run for your life.
You failed to run for your life. So once, you talked about red flags, there are always these signs that we will always notice about things, relations and people. We tend to neglect.
Neglect, I meant to say.
And leave alone. And you hope for better things that are not even near to to come your way that are even more far-fetched.
Yeah.
You'll be there hoping, taking lies as Bible truth.
Yep.
Yet you are being ditched.
Yep.
So one of the characteristics of unhealthy relations, we all know, we have all, some people have faced this over-dependency. You have to over-rely on someone. We stress this area, but I have to take it to another level. Where someone thinks everything they need is from a particular person that is not giving them solution to their well-being and to their mental stability, but rather hurting them the more, because this person is putting himself in a position of knowing everything, of knowing how to help you.
Do you know how that comes about? I keep telling people this all the time. Do not go in a relationship when you are looking for fulfillment. Do not. Like, if you go in a relationship because there is a gap
in your life,
that you want someone to fill, right? And moreover, when it's a major gap in your life, it is okay for you to go in a relationship knowing I want to marry. That is a very good fulfillment. But there's a fulfillment of like, this guy has to be the reason why I fly over to my career. This guy is going to be the reason why for once in my life I will sleep in Nalia. Then you are bound to be.
Do you know how many girls are suffering in the corporate world at their places of work just because of their supervisors that have promised them promotion?
We go, you know, even with friendship. Sometimes I just want fulfillment. It's the wrong kind of fulfillment, right? Because I don't feel myself 100% enough. Guys, if yourself, you know that I am self-reliant, I depend on myself. If you mistreat me, if you are toxic, I will be able to realize this is wrong and I'll walk away from it.
You're using much of my time. I was still going.
Okay, go on, bro.
So guys, once you are intimidated in a relation, be it a romantic relationship, don't try to do that. Don't try. Don't finish. So, have you ever realized how stressing it is for someone to be in a relation where intimidation is key?
You can't even say anything. You are not yourself.
You were?
By the time you can't express yourself, it is wrong.
People make you shut up in public, and this is where people lose self-confidence. This is when people forget they are beautiful even when they are beautiful.
True.
Just because someone is intimidating them, and this in most cases will come with exploitation.
Yes.
And it will also come with threats. Violence.
Violence. Yes.
Olina keranga amatama katinga mwabawala berunga wa ready wanunga bamukubyo. Nengera she's still texting this same guy.
My boyfriend, I love him. Life is like,
just because they have to take her back home. Let me tell you, you are stepping on a needle
that you chose to,
and you are feeling sweet pain. Sweet pain kills, and it kills so fast and soon. So you are whenever I talk about you being helped in problem solving, or when it gets to your family, because someone who is interested in you will be interested in all spheres of your life.
Yes.
Will be interested in your mental growth, will be interested in your spiritual growth, irrespective of your denomination. But spiritual growth or spirituality is a sphere in life we can't all neglect, because it creates a high mental status in terms of it being stable and what have you. So if this person is not caring about you, but he's trying to use what he wants at your side or she wants at your side to satisfy himself or herself, and whatever is your need or whatever is your problem at hand is none of his business, but he wants to solve whatever is at reach.
Okay.
Please, our viewers, please feel free to give in your calls and your messages. Our lines are open.
Good thing we said that we have different kind of relationships right here. Now, there are those relationships like a romantic relationship. When I find out that it's toxic, me, I can just choose to leave it.
How do you find out?
Because I can't go ahead with that my whole life.
toxic?
Because if you are heading somewhere, if it's marriage or anything, I can't go ahead with that.
No, how do you find out it's toxic? Because I want those characteristics now. How do you find out it's toxic?
Okay, if it's romantic, toxic relationships, you may find when it's one-sided.
Exactly.
You
No
may find it
reciprocation.
when you can't express yourself or anything. But the point I was bringing, this is the point I was bringing,
Yes, bro.
is the kind of the relationship that I'm in. When it's romantic, living, I can be having that option of living. But when I'm getting people who are toxic at work, my workplace, sometimes because I need that job, and everywhere where we go, we're going to find toxic people. You're going to find people who don't treat us well.
Hello?
So,
Sorry.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir. Ma'am?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name and where are you calling us from? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
From Maureen.
Yes, Maureen.
This is the topic.
Yes,
So when
please.
you can like the topic, to give us the person, because the guy
Maureen, try to reach. I don't know if we are getting some echoes. We can't get you well. Try to reduce the volume of your TV or whatever it is that is near you so that we can hear you well.
Oh, we just
sorry.
lost, but she has a lot to say.
what I was saying is, I was saying that, let me talk about a relationship when you have toxic people at your workplace.
At your workplace, yeah.
Because I need this job, I need to work, and if I decide to leave this job, I may go to another job and I still find toxic people, the same thing. So what should I do when I find such people? It's not like in a relationship I can just leave you and I go my way, maybe I'll find another good guy. But this is my job and I know everywhere I will be going. I'll be finding toxic people. So what should we do? What I can tell our viewers, let's find something to learn from everything. Because we learn from the negative people and we learn from the positive people.
Yes, caller, good evening. Good evening. Yes, how are you? Please try to reduce the volume of your TV so that we hear you well. Try. Who are we talking to, please?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Walk away from your TV set, darling.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please, we can hear you now. What are your names and where are you calling us from?
I'm called Sarah.
Yes, Sarah.
Sarah.
I'm here. I'm at Katanga.
Yes, please.
Yes, I have had that supported me. I have been moving.
Yeah.
That situation. I think really you have done this so good.
Wow.
I appreciate it.
Hope you're learning a lot, Sarah. We're
Thank
humbled.
you so
Sarah
much.
from
Now,
Katanga.
from now, when it's a lady that calls, man, do the talking.
Yeah, darling.
When it's a
Why are
man,
you
you
calling
do
from us,
you do it.
darling?
Why?
Oh, everything changed when you came in. So do the talking when it's a lady, right? Cool.
Grace, you are finishing up something?
I was finishing up something. So when having toxic people where I work, yet I need this job and I'm not going to leave the job because even where I'm going to find
You're
the
not
same
sure
thing.
when you're
Yeah,
going to find it.
I may
But
find the
how
same
to
thing.
Grace?
So
Yes, caller, good evening. Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Hello. Move away from your TV set, please.
oh God.
Kende zako ku volume. Eya TV. Oh.
Vida Rest TV or Tukubile, or you can reduce your volume, then we shall be getting in touch with you. Well.
Maybe there are some messages there, maybe.
Messages. Wow. Santos, greetings to you all, Papa. Big up the Mimove team. Santos, thank you so much for watching, and other messages are just coming through. Okay. So let's wait for them as people call. Please just reduce the volume to uliziganye bulungi nnyo.
Okay, mbade ngamba Grace nti olabi kontwala nyo speed ogenze ku solution. Inze mbade njagala like I want. Okay, sorry, I'm speaking to you in Luganda. I want.
It's okay.
I'm getting you, babe.
Oh, cool. I want someone to know, how do you, by the time you say my workplace is unhealthy for me, what must have happened for me
because
to...
he has been saying, sir.
No, but then that's why, before we go to advising people what they should do, I want, the issue with unhealthy relationships is we never know that we are in them. Grace, I've been in one and I did not know. Not until I got out of it and I got a better deal. As when I got this
How
was
did the better deal go?
Of course, the other relationship had a lot of dishonesty. It had a lot of it lacked communication. But the other relationship I went into, there was honesty, there was effective communication. So it's only after you get out of it that you can realize that, I was actually in one. Some of us were dragged for so long in this toxicity without knowing that we are in one. So how does someone get to know that this workplace of mine is not healthy for me?
Have you ever seen a boss that you can't really correct? You can't really tell that he did. We can change it. You can advise.
What? That's challenging, by the way.
Yeah, you have a boss who, as you said earlier, you have a boss, but let me say, you have a boss. He can't greet anybody at work, but you guys will have to greet him.
He's on top.
Yeah,
I know of one. One of the employees came to advise. He's a big man. I even won't mention the name. So the employee came to advise on how the business should run, on where they should open new depots like branches. So the big man said, the employer said, I know you are well educated, but the business belongs to me, the uneducated one. So if you are so suitable to own this business that is mine now. So since I'm the owner, do what me, the boss, who is uneducated, is suggesting. And the guy had to leave the company.
What I would actually, Grace, you sort of gave advice. Because the point came from you, bro. Like you said, something that you like we need to grow. One thing I know when you're working for someone, I'm supposed to benefit as you benefit. Me, my motto when I'm getting a job, it's I grow, you grow, we grow. I rise, you rise, we rise. So if I'm at a place of work, where I'm not growing, I can't bring in suggestions, right?
Who tells everyone wants to grow?
No, but that's how it's supposed to be.
Some people
have to grow. People have to move
That's
on.
when you realize you've gone there for the wrong reasons. That's what I was talking about. Sometimes we enter into situations without the right reasons. You get it?
However, some people don't want to see you grow.
No, but then that is unhealthy for me. I'm supposed to be at a place where my boss sees me and this girl must grow. Where I see the company and I'm it must grow. So by the time I'm being oppressed, I can't speak out my mind to help the company. I can't stay in that company. That's the truth. I cannot stay in that company.
Okay, you must be sure of another one we're going to, and you're not sure of what you're going to get there.
It's not about
I understand.
Surety. You know the reason, Grace, is we are staying in wrong places. Grace, you're supposed to be growing in a place of work.
Actually, what I was doing, because, when you want solutions, tell me, because I think I'm
No, we got there now,
Good.
There is a side he wanted, and by the time you made him divert,
now we are there now. We are there.
Because I'm working for this person.
Hello?
We have many messages here.
Yes.
Thanks for the show. No name, please. Next time, put your name, dear. I'm Safan from Entebbe. Oh, people in Entebbe, thank you for watching.
Big up.
I just came on the show. I don't know what you talked about, but my concern is, do people know why they are in such relationships?
I don't know.
Because
the intentions I was telling you.
He's aware of I think, of the relation bit. So some people are not aware. Awareness is key.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for the show. I'm Andrew from Kisasi. Big up to you, Solomon. Andrew, thank you so much for watching. Hey movers, wow, thanks for the show. Fact is, we know the toxic relations, but we find ourselves undecided.
Yes.
I am Ian from Wise.
Ian, how are you?
Muri mutya banange, muri mutya enyanja. So, hello, it's Swabi. Long time, guys. Oh, Swabi, you have been missing us. Here we are. Hey, it's Clinton. Thanks, guys. Clinton, where are you watching us from? Next time, please tell us Clinton, and we shout out to you people out there. Thanks. We are following, learning, and enjoying. I'm Victor. Victor, thank you so much for watching. Everyone watching Rest TV, thank you so much. People on Facebook, you can't forget you, and of course, YouTube. Thank you for loving us.
Grace, give us a solution for a problem.
Okay, once you know what is not going on or what is not happening right where you are working, what I was trying to say is we learn from the positive people and the negative people, because when you are learning, we are learning the what to do and what not to. So before you leave that job, I'm saying leaving can be okay, but trust me, wherever you're going to go, you may find the same problems, you know, the same challenges. So what are the solutions that have you brought to yourself in that company? Because if they are shutting you out every time, yeah, what are you bringing? Because if I can create peace for myself in a place where everyone is putting me down, which means that if I go to another company, yeah, if I have something I can do,
key.
Even there, I can be even the resource of that peace. I can create something. I can be seeing even the mistake before even they come out. So before I leave this company, because I need it for salary and everything, but it's not doing well, but what am I getting from it? What am I learning? What is it making me strong at? That was my point. Okay. Let's learn from the negative and the positive
I've learned a lot, in fact.
Yeah.
So
creating your own environment.
You have your final words to
the viewers.
To the viewers. The final one. This is my final.
Oh,
like
okay,
my
cool.
final.
Bro, Solomon, what your advice to people who are in unhealthy, and also advise people that are in healthy relationships as well?
People that are watching us and all over the world, if you are having a healthy relation or a relationship, keep it, guard it jealously, and make sure you reciprocate whatever is shared
given to you.
there.
Definitely.
So people in unhealthy relations, just know, if there are two trains and one is electric and another one is slow, and you decide to take the slow one, you will have to blame yourself to reach late at your desired destination. You'll have to blame yourself because you opted for the one that is slow. So for any relation that you are right in and it's not helping you, it's intimidating you, it's exploiting you, jump off. You're not meant for bad things.
You're not glued there.
You're not glued. If you feel where you are, you're not comfortable, you're not growing, you're not glowing, because you have to grow as you glow.
Sure.
You're not a tree. Change position. You know, smile. Put a smile on your face, like,
Don't be afraid.
relax,
God is
move
a
away.
provider.
God will bless you and you'll have a better life.
Yeah.
May God bless you.
Thank you so much, guys. So my advice is sort of like tough. Guys, if
because you learned the tough way.
Yeah. If you can never express yourself fully without someone shutting you up, do not allow it to happen.
Wow.
A good relation, be it a friend, be it your parent, be it your sibling, be it your lover, you are allowed to express yourself, right? And communication is key, because the danger with these unhealthy relations is we get depression, people commit suicide, people lose self-confidence just because someone has not allowed them to be themselves. So if it is not allowing you to grow, a friend is supposed to be one person that wishes the best for you, and they want to see you go somewhere. The same thing with your lover. If they see you, they must see growth in you. The same thing with your society. But if they are not allowing you to spread your wings, then it's not healthy. As much as it looks beautiful, as much as the garden is full of flowers and all that, but if it is not allowing you to spread your wings and be a better person, then please run away as much as your feet can run.
Always
be confident on yourself.
Yep.
Please don't go in relationships for the wrong reasons
God
and for
is the
fulfillment. Always, like I did, I prayed about my situation. You can also pray about it. God can always reveal the people around us.
Amen.
Some roses are poisonous.
Exactly. This has been me move finding the winner within. So bad that we have to leave you now, but catch us next Saturday, same time, same station. We love you guys so much. We are going to the dance floor now. It's Hitmaster coming next.
Wow.
See ya.